how are you guys doing? Compliment of the season. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Personal Development with Victoria, and I'm super duper excited to be doing the last video of the year with you guys. I mean, today is the last day of the month of December 2022, the last day literally, and by tomorrow we're going to be ushered into a new year, a new month, a new time for endless possibilities and opportunities. And I just want to say thank you for being with me for the past 1 year. It's not been easy, it's not been easy at all, but I appreciate you guys so much. All right, so guys, today I'm going to be doing a bit of advice for you. I know a lot of people have said writing down their new year resolution goals and stuff like that, but I'll just give you a few tips on what I believe will help you smash and make the best decisions for the new year. So stay tuned, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys, and like I said, I'm super excited to be doing this with you. I mean, I'm so elated actually, and like I said, today is the last day of the month of December 2022, literally of the year. And today we're going to be talking about making the right decision and achieving your goals for 2023. So a lot of us are acquainted with the fact that you need to make good goals, good decisions for the new year. I mean, a lot of us have already bought diary. Someone like me, I already bought my diary, you know, to write down the little goals I want to achieve, the things I want to do that I believe I want to achieve, you know, short-term goals and long-term goals for the year 2023. But most of us are making goals out of peer pressure or ignorance. I mean, you really don't know what you want, but you feel the need to make plans for the year. So you're like, what should I do? What should I do? My dear, these few tips will help you out. Number one, make realistic goals. That is, if you're a student and you want to get a first class or you want to upgrade your grade, make realistic goals such as, I want to be on the first class from a 2-2 or a 2-1, and I'm going to put in the effort. You know, I got this book recently that I'm going to show you guys. So I got this book yesterday, and this is like the first book I'm going to be reading for the year 2023. It's Goals by Brian Tracy. And most of you that follow my social media handles, you know I value Brian Tracy a lot. I mean, his books are so inspirational, and this one is Goals. I just got it, so let's rip this up for me. Yeah, that's what. So it says Goals: how to get everything you want faster than you thought possible. I mean, you've aligned your goals. Yesterday when I was going through it while I was at the bookshop, I saw something on the preface, yeah, where he said, I will tell you the secret to success. Write down your goals, make plans to achieve them, and work on your plans every day. I really love that part because, I mean, there's one thing how getting a diary like I do. I mean, you know, getting a book like this and writing down things and saying, oh, I want to achieve this in 6 months, I want to achieve this in 4 months, and then actually putting in plans to achieve them. There are 2 different things. That's why I encourage people a lot. I mean, if you do want to apply things in life, you need to write down your goals. You need to look for a pen, book, paper, write them down, and then examine the resources that you have to achieve these goals. As a student, you want to make first class. It means that you need to be able to put in the extra hours. You need to have the books to read. You need to be able to do your research. You need to be able to want to, you know, achieve these things that you feel like you need to achieve. So all these things are things you need to consider while you're making your New Year resolutions. Now, part of the things you need to consider when you're making your goals and your plans to achieve is that there are certain things that held you back in the previous year, and you need to work on these things. You can't just turn a new chapter and say, let's start from the beginning. You need to work on these things. If in the past year you examined yourself, you did a deep reflection of yourself, and you realize that you're a very dishonest person, or you don't tell the truth so much, or you have a way of tricking people, or you're not, you procrastinate a lot, or you're not transparent in your doings, and people have told you that this is how they feel you are, and you've not really worked on it, this is the time you need to begin to ask yourself, how do I work on changing myself? Do I need to learn something? Do I need to practice something? Do I need to, change the way I think about a particular thing before I am able to, work on myself? Like, you need to ask yourself these questions. These are pertinent questions that you need to ask yourself. Okay, so another thing that I would advise you on in the coming year, aside, writing down your goals and working on the things that held you back, is to not doubt yourself and go speedily for your opportunities. I mean, one of the lessons I learned in 2022 was that I shouldn't be too scared to send out an email to a particular person simply because they are of a high caliber, or they're higher societal caliber than me. I sent out an email to a professor of law of Harvard one time, and I was mind blown when he responded. He was like, Okay. I couldn't believe that I did it, but I did it that way. I mean, a lot of people, I think I attended a webinar and he spoke at the webinar and he was saying something like, oh, feel free to reach out to me on email. I had certain questions and I just, did a little email in the morning, typed and sent it. And he was actually very excited that I reached out. And he told me that if I have any questions, I should feel free to reach out at any time. So that was to tell you that there are certain things you're like, I shouldn't do it. He will not answer me. Please send out that email, send out that request, ask for that recommendation. Put in your best to receiving the information or the opportunities that you have out there for you. Brian Tracy said we live in a world where things are becoming better. We're entering into a decade, or we are already in a decade where things are seemingly easy for a lot of us. And over time, people have become millionaires from using opportunities and ideas, making goals for themselves that they have set and they're actualizing. The key thing to actualizing the goals that you have or the things you've penned down for the new year is actually putting in the efforts. And how do you put in the effort? You look for the resources. What are these resources? The people, not just the things you see on the internet or the money you have, the people, the relationship you keep with people. So that brings me to the next thing. Maintain good relationship with the people that have helped you in different ways in the last year. Don't go and spoil relationship you're cutting off people with scissors. I was reading a tweet where someone say, if I say they don't cut me, I don't feel pain for my rib. So that's the thing. Don't be doing this whole new year, new me. I'm cutting off certain people. Yes, you can cut off toxic people. People you think are toxic for your life, but are not adding value to you, like I said in my previous video. But most importantly, you need to maintain the good relationship you start with people. Don't use your back out and chase people away. Work on that thing that people have been complaining about you, and then maintain a good relationship with people. Because guess what? In this life, people help you become who you are, and that's a fact. Like, it's fact. There's no disputing it or debate about it. People help you become who you are, no matter how you look at it. So look for the people that influence your life positively. Look for the group of friends that are always challenging you to be the best version of yourself. And guess what? Connect with them. Tell them you want to be better version of yourself. You want to associate with them. Talk to them, and they will help you out in any way possible. The last tip I will leave for you is, please take your spiritual life more serious in the coming year. If you're a Christian or you have God you believe in, I do believe in God, Jesus Christ, that He came to die for us. Please take it very serious. In this life, you're nothing without God. So in this new year, make your resolution that I'm going to take my spiritual life, my Christian life with God, more serious. I'm going to be more dedicated to studying the Word of God. I'm going to be more dedicated to understanding who Christ is, because I understand that without Christ, I'm nothing. And once you've put in these principles in place, once you've been able to outline these things for yourself, trust me, you're leading yourself to a better 2023. So, recap of what I said, guys. Number one, make out your plans. Examine the resources you have and work towards achieving those your plans. 2, maintain good relationships with the people that are there for you. Make sure you network. Make sure you keep these human resources is very, very important. 3, build and be more intentional about your life with God in the coming year. Make sure you're so much intentional about your life in the coming year. 4, work on those traits or those characters that seemingly hindered you from the opportunities or spoiled your relationship with people in the past year. And lastly, don't doubt yourself. Go for the goals, go for the plans, go for the thing you feel you can do, and trust me, you'll be able to actualize it. So guys, this is all I have for you in this last day of the month of December of the year 2022, and I hope you would take every bit of it with seriousness. I wish you the best in the coming year, and please let me be the first to wish you a happy new year. Thank you so much for listening to Personal Development with Victoria, and until next time, do have a lovely New Year celebration. Bye guys.